Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for joining me for today's daily practice. My name is Elisa Garcia and I'm grateful that you're here to join me in today's practice. Today our flow is a Vinyasa flow dedicated to the root chakra for grounding, centering, balancing, purifying, exchanging energy, and rejuvenation. Please take a moment to gather any props that you may want to use during your practice today. And also I'll be noting and highlighting areas of pain or discomfort that many of us practice with and through, and noting proper alignment so that we can avoid the injuries that are sustained over time when we practice in poor alignment. So thank you so very much. I'm grateful that you're here, and let's get started. Starting at the top of our mat, bending the knees, feet are flat on the mat if that's possible. Arms are extending parallel to the ears here. And chair pose. From here we're going to push up, keeping a bend at any level in our knees and folding forward here. Hands can come onto the mat or can come up onto blocks to any height that's comfortable for you. Inhaling, softly pushing up to any level of straight legs. You can often maintain a micro bend in your knees at any time during your practice, even the whole practice if that is comfortable for your low back. Also relieves the strain on the knees. We're going to bring movement here into the low back by bending the knees and extending the legs. Inhaling and exhaling through our motions here. And from here, I'm going to take a hold of my elbows, continuing to bring motion into the low back. I'm going to inhale, and my exhale, I'm going to begin to move the body right and left here, if this is comfortable in ragdoll, and switching elbows and continuing to move left and right here. You can bring the legs a little higher up by extending the tailbone up here, and really allowing the low back to experience this soft, gentle rocking movement. On our inhale, we're going to push down here, exhale up through chair pose, drawing the body up, pulling the fingertips all the way up here, extending the side waist. On our exhale, we're going to begin to lean to our right here, and coming through center, and again exhaling to our left here. Inhale back up to center, and let's extend the fingertips and arms back here for a back bend. Neck is following the rest of the spine here. Gaze is soft. From here I'm going to allow my hands to come down into mountain pose. Focus on my intention of grounding, exchanging energy with my beautiful earth, purifying, neutralizing, revitalizing, and recharging. Inhale, exhale, fingertips pointing down. Again, let's bend the knees, draw the arms up, fold forward and swan dive. Hands can come onto blocks at any time in your practice when you want to bring the floor a little higher to you. You can always allow for any height that's comfortable for you. Let's begin to fold forward here. I have a little micro bend in my knees. And allowing the head and neck to ground downward here. No strain, just a natural extension of the spine here. Inhale here. Now my exhale, I'm going to extend my right leg back onto toes here. I'm taking note that the wrists are directly under the shoulders in this runner's lunge here. If you want to take it higher, go right ahead. You can begin to lean down however is comfortable for you, and beginning to stretch the groin area here on the right side. Now inhale here. Exhale, extend the left foot back onto toes, Again, making sure the wrists are perfectly under the shoulders here. We don't want to move the shoulders far forward beyond the wrists. I'm going to exhale, come all the way down to the mat here if it's available. And inhale. If it's comfortable, allow the forehead to come to the mat here. Hands can move back at the sides here. I'm going to inhale, come up to Cobra Pose. Gaze is soft, head and neck are back. And exhale, coming down here. I'm going to prepare to come to upward dog here. Again, wrists should be under the shoulders. We're going to push up onto spread fingers, pushing down through our hands and the tops of our feet here. Inhale. Gaze is soft, head and neck are back. Let's open up the fingers here whenever we have the opportunity. If we're on our wrists, we want to make sure that we're not cupping the hands or clenching the fingers. We're going to roll through to downward dog here, coming up onto bent toes and bent knees here, and drawing the heels down towards the mat. You can alternate bent knees if that's more available for you. Again, coming onto tippy toes, drawing those heels back. This is also a good area to use blocks under your hands if that's comfortable for you, if you prefer. Taking the feet a little bit wider apart, drawing the tailbone back. Again, allowing for that micro bend in the knees if that's preferable for your body. I'm going to inhale here. I'm going to allow the head and neck to come down, natural alignment with the spine here. I'm going to begin to walk the feet back up through the hands, coming into a forward fold here with bent knees. Fingers can be on the mat or on blocks. Drawing the hips up, allowing the body to fold forward here. Head and neck are grounding down. I'm going to inhale, come to halfway lift here. Chin is down, head and neck are in alignment with the spine. Gaze is soft, and fold forward. Again, you can maintain that micro bend or take a deeper bend. From here, I'm going to draw the fingertips down to the mat. I'm going to come up into Namaste hands. I'm going to twist to my right, drawing my left elbow to my right knee here. Head and neck are neutral. Gaze is soft. And on our exhale, we're going to come through here to our left side, right elbow to left knee here. Inhale and exhale. Allow the hands come down to blocks or the mat, drawing the tailbone up, folding forward over our knees that are in some level of bend. Allowing the head and neck to come down here, drawing to halfway lift and folding forward. And here I'm going to prepare to extend my left leg back. Inhale and exhale back here. Holding in plank, engaging the core, head and neck are neutral, coming down to the mat here. Inhaling. On our exhale, drawing the arms back in yoga lock arms, interlacing the fingers, shoulders come up, head and neck are back, gaze is soft for snake pose. And release down. From here, I'm going to push up to upward dog onto my hands, spread the fingers, pushing to the tops of the feet here, head and neck are back, rolling through to downward dog, bent knees, drawing the heels down and back, tailbone comes back, can be on blocks here, can keep knees bent. From here, I'm going to inhale, I'm going to exhale down onto my knees and tabletop here, drawing in stability, drawing in strength, grounding down, planted hands and feet on my mat. Again, opening the fingers, placing the weight. Wrists are directly underneath the shoulders here. Inhaling, and our exhale, we're going to extend the right leg out behind us. Head and neck are neutral in alignment with the spine. Chin is down, gaze is soft. Extending the right leg here and drawing the knee back down to the mat. Inhale, and our exhale, we're going to extend our left leg back behind us, placing our weight on our hands and on our right knee here, balancing in tabletop with extended leg to the behind us here, and drawing the knee in. Let's inhale here in tabletop, and on our exhale, begin to draw the tailbone down towards the mat. Can come directly to the mat, can come up onto blocks. And on an exhale, we're going to come forward here into Puffy Pose, onto forearms. And head and neck can draw down here. If it's available, the chin can come towards the mat. Hips are comfortable here, no strain anywhere. Elbows are underneath the shoulders here. From here, I'm going to inhale, and on my inhale, I'm going to prepare to push up onto toes for Dolphin Pose. Inhaling and exhaling, coming up here. Heels are drawing down towards the mat, down towards the earth for grounding and deep rejuvenation. It's fine that they're not touching. Fingertips are open. Inhale here. And on our exhale, extending the right and left legs back onto toes. Weight is in elbows and hands here and toes. And from here, you can release down to the mat into Sphinx Pose. Inhaling here, exhaling. Head and neck are back, gaze is soft. And on the exhale, release the head down to the mat if it's available. Extending the arms behind us. Palms can face up for reverse corpse pose. And on my inhale, I'm going to begin to bring my hands back up at my sides here, coming up through Sphinx. Inhale, and our exhale, I'm going to draw my left fingertips towards the right side of my mat, bringing my right leg up, and coming into half frog here. No strain, no stress, just comfortably assisting the right leg in this fold here. Gaze is soft, head and neck are turned to the right. Inhale here, and on our exhale, softly allow the leg to come back down to the mat, lifting so we're not putting any strain down on the knee here. Now inhale, put my right arm in place where my left arm was. Right fingertips are facing towards the left here, and drawing the left arm back to draw the left leg in here. Head and neck are soft. Feeling a nice stretch here. Soft in the left shoulder, no strain. And the front right leg here. I'm going to begin to release back. Again, lifting the leg a little, not to put any strain on the knee. Inhaling in Sphinx here. And releasing back down to the mat. From here, I'm going to prepare to push up to upward dog. Head and neck is back, gaze is soft. Rolling through downward dog. Coming up onto toes, extending the heels back down here. Opening the feet here, mat's distance apart. If it's available, you can maintain a bend here in the knees. Inhaling, allowing the head and neck to draw down here. natural alignment with the spine. And an exhale, we're going to walk the fingertips back here, and the feet together here, and bend the knees and fold forward. From here, I'm going to draw the arms up, turn the feet 45 degrees out, and come into a mini goddess pose here. Fingertips are drawing up towards the sky, engaging the core, bending the knees. Inhale, push up. And from here, I'm going to swan dive, begin to come down with bent knees into a wide Malasana squat. If this is comfortable and available to you, feel free to put one or more blocks below the tailbone if that's preferable. If you need to adjust yourself on the left and right side of your knees to help you in this position, whatever's most comfortable to you, you can bring the floor to you. Inhale here if it's available, open the knees very softly with the elbows, no push, no strain, just in a soft assist. Allowing the head to come forward here, nose to fingertips. Inhale. And our exhale, and release down to the mat here. Coming into kneeling, walking myself to the center of the mat if this is available. And in kneeling, I can kneel and place a block or a cushion in between my legs, whatever is most comfortable. You can sit in kneeling. You can draw the knees open, hips open a little bit here, and sit in hero's pose. And we can allow ourselves to fold forward here. Allow the arms to come down to the mat. Forehead can come down if this is available. If you prefer a block underneath your forehead, go ahead. Palms are facing up. Your block can be at any height that's comfortable for you. Inhaling, and our exhale, we're going to come up here, coming back into tabletop. Inhaling here, I'm going to lift the right leg up, toes are pointing up here, in half tiger pose. And our exhale, we're going to bring the knee to the nose, allowing the head and neck to draw down. Inhaling here, exhale. Again, toes are pointing up here, wrists are under the shoulders, and allowing ourselves to come back down here. From here, I'm going to roll the toes, push up to downward dog, extending the tailbone back, bending the knees, walking the feet up through the hands here, drawing our hands onto shins and folding forward with bent knees here. Of course, hands can be on blocks or on mats, or back of the ankles here. Inhale, arms extend at our side for chair pose, coming up here, fingertips come towards the heart center in namaste hands. And from here, I'm going to draw the right leg up into the inner left leg. You can take a modification by allowing the right foot to step onto the left, or meet it at the closer to the calf if you prefer. This, or even like this. Arms can be overhead. If you prefer, you can draw the hands down to Namaste Heart here. From here, I'm going to release the right foot down. Inhale, bend the knees, push up, drawing the left foot to any part of the right leg, and drawing the arms up here. parallel to the ears, fingertips are pointing up, head and neck are in alignment with the spine, gaze is soft and neutral. And bringing our hands to Namaste here, releasing the left foot down. From here I'm going to bend my knees, draw my arms up, fingertips are pointing up, elbows are up parallel to the shoulders, softly drawing the elbows back, opening the heart here, and drawing the hands back to Namaste, pushing up, swan dive over bent knees, hands on blocks or mat, drawing the tailbone up, extend the right leg back here, allow the right knee to come down, drawing the arms and fingertips up and overhead for a low lunge back bend, coming forward here. Hands can be on blocks or on mat, allowing the left hand to come to the inside of the left foot, drawing down here towards the mat, head and neck are elongated and neutral, in lizard here. Inhale, coming up onto hands, drawing the right knee up, extending the left leg back here. Inhale, come down to the mat, hands at our side, push up for upward dog, head and neck are back, gaze is soft and neutral. Rolling through downward dog, knees bend, drawing the tailbone back. Inhale here, walking the feet up between the hands, coming to halfway lift here and folding forward. Hands on mat or blocks, left leg comes back, left knee comes down to the mat. Inhale, and on our exhale, we're going to draw the arms up and overhead, head and neck, follow the spine here, gaze is soft, coming forward. Inhale, allow the right arm to come to the inside of the right leg, head and neck come down here, and lizard on our left side. Inhale, hands can come up, left leg back up on toes, extending the right leg back here, drawing myself down to the mat, and taking a moment here to breathe deeply in reverse corpse pose. Inhale and exhale. From here, I'm going to draw myself up into upward dog, roll through to downward dog, allow myself to come down onto knees here, and turning my knees around into easy pose. Inhale, release the head down, and on my exhale, I'm going to prepare to come down to the mat here in Shavasana. Putting my right hand underneath my right knee, left knee begins to follow. I'm going to slowly roll down if this is available. Feel free to take Shavasana in any other pose if it's more comfortable for you, or in a restorative pose. Allowing the knees to hug into the chest here, extending my left leg out, extending the right leg out here, and preparing to come into Shavasana for several minutes here to feel the effects of our folding and twisting, our inhalations and exhalations. Feeling the effects of our asana practice here on the back body as it draws down towards the earth, grounding, feeling heavy, allowing all or anything that has come up no longer serves you to just melt down into the earth, purify, ground, and rejuvenate, so that you may feel energized and sustained today, both on the mat and off of the mat, as you move through your day with grace and ease, and allowing stillness to come into the body here, allowing the body to communicate with the mind, letting the mind know that all is safe here, you are calm, You are here for this rejuvenating practice, so you may calm the nervous system and ground. Inhaling here and exhaling, lengthening the quality of our breath, steadying the body, steadying the mind, steadying the heart, allowing for harmonious abundance to come in, reconnecting with Source as we ground deeply here in Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you like and end your practice in Shavasana. But when you're ready, you can draw the right leg up and draw the left leg up. Inhale the legs into the chest. Open the arms, right and left, extending the fingertips. Inhaling. And on our exhale, we're going to engage the core and roll the knees to the right, allowing the head to roll to the left. Inhale. On our exhale, we're going to roll through center, allowing the knees to come to the left. Head can come to the right. Right shoulder is drawing down towards the mat and the earth here. On our inhale, we're going to come through center, drawing the arms to the knees. And if it's available, head can come to knees here. And allow ourselves to come back down here. Feet on the mat. And begin to roll to the left side here, walking the hands up. And sitting in easy pose, left leg over right here. Thumbs to heart center and namaste hands. Taking this time to give gratitude and appreciation for your practice. Gratitude for who and what you are in this moment. Gratitude for the experiences that have led you here. And gratitude for knowing that you can always come back here to this space where you've cultivated peace and tranquility and grounding energy for yourself, in your body, in your mind, and in your heart, unifying and balancing yourself today so that you may contribute positive energy, uploading into the matrix where it's so needed. Thank you. Thank yourself. Namaste.